And Jeff spending 2 hours on the tractor bush hogging this pasture extends the life of this pasture considerably. Now it can sustain animals for months, for years. Whether if we let this go and this becomes a thistle patch, it is impoverished and rehabilitating a paddock that has been let go and is now infested with thistles and burdock and all kinds of shit that you really don't want is far more difficult, far more expensive, and far more labor intensive. So looking after stuff, looking after pastures, looking after fences, looking after equipment properly saves a hell of a lot of money. It is the smart thing to do. It is the business mind-like thing to do. And neglecting stuff and noticing an issue when it's a small issue and just shrugging it off, like what happened with the automatic waterer in the barn. There is a very expensive Ritchie waterer inside of the little bank barn, and it has a leak. It's probably a very small issue, and if somebody would just service that thing, they would discover the little issue. It may cost you $200 to service that thing properly, and then it will run for years to come. If you don't address this issue, a small leak never stays a small leak. As water is constantly going through, the whole thing opens and opens more, and then winter comes and things freeze, and that pushes it out even more until inevitably the whole thing bursts. And then you have a big flood in your barn, and then you have a big mess to clean up, and then you have a very expensive waterer that is now poached. All because you fail to just have it serviced for $200 or less when the issue is still a small little issue, a small little leak. It is the smart thing to do. It is the proper thing to do. And it is the most cost-effective thing to do. There is no excuse for letting this expensive waterer go to pieces. There's no excuse for this. It is unnecessary, and it is just plain. And as icing on the cake, well-maintained properties look a lot better, obviously. It looks well-maintained because they are well-maintained. And things looking good is important to me because I am a visual artist, I am a videographer, and my farm, my home is my set. And I want to be able to point my camera at anything and only see beauty and cuteness and a well-maintained, well-loved property.